Greetings all, Vanna here with an Aphrodite message. The goddess of beauty and love and the goddess of war herself has actually always been one that was very close to me. The root of my name, Vanna, comes from Savannah, the birth name that I was given, and that is a name associated with Aphrodite. And so the goddess of beauty and love is one that some of us women have had a difficult time connecting to because of how love has been treated. We have been treated in acts of love or by love in our lives. And this very much resonates to why the Ten of Swords is in the reverse right now. But she is emphasizing how powerful you yourself are, that the magician came out with the Ten of Swords. And where do you think they get their push from? From not wanting to feel that pain anymore. So that was a major push for this magician to learn their craft, to learn different ways to love themselves and protect themselves with these four elements. Six of Diamonds in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You have a very charitable heart that has been taken advantage of in the past. And reasonably, there are walls and guards around you and around your heart, but speaking from my own experience here, Queen of Fort Knox of energetic boundaries, you not only block people, experiences, and lessons from coming into your life, you're also trapping inside of you all of that which has been hurting you. Like how she's folding her hands over her abdomen here, creating this barrier. It's like you are keeping trapped all of that hurt from the Ten of Swords. And this is one thing that I myself have been working on quite a bit, is moving that trapped energy out. And it's going to have a very physical effect on you. I don't know how other people move energy, but I myself, it comes out in gas or belches or hiccups sometimes because of where it is set in my energy fields. Spirit, what is the sacred geometry lending us? Passion. Absolutely. Where do you think Aphrodite gets so much of her energy is from her passion and not being shamed by her passions. She is not frivolous. She is not, Some people could look to her as a harlot, and that, first of all, you're gonna fuck up with her energy if you talk about her like that. I mean, no offense, milady. She is a passionate being. Tantric journey at the bottom of the deck. Tantric energy is sexual energy, but without the release. And there's like an entire form of spiritual work that is all around tantric energy. You have something very powerful about your sacral chakra, because that is the chakra that is related to sexuality and passion. And every sexual experience you have is stored like a catalog in your sacral chakra. It has been my experience that people that frivolously engage in the act of sex, they are constantly draining their sacral chakra of that divinity, and that is why they have to re-engage that with their partners, is because they're filling a cup with holes in the bottom of it. It just has nowhere else to go because they have not treated themselves with that level of divinity. And I'm not yucking anyone's yum. It is your life. It is your journey. It helps us unlock the hidden wisdom that we intrinsically hold when we reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and others. That was what the Tantric Journey card said. And underneath that was transition. I feel like that is a major point of this year in general. Is, yeah, cut to the other deck is experiments and the mirror. My loves, you may have been hiding from yourself in ways. Yes, you have. Because we have sanctuary, privacy, involatile, personal space, respected boundaries and taboos, followed by the song of the siren, the call summoning voice to acknowledge. There is an inherent underlying sexual energy that is very evident within you, and it has been a challenge to have a balance and a peace with that, because there is so much contradiction in society about that. If especially if you are a woman, if you don't engage in the act, you are a prude. If you do engage in the act, you are a not so nice words. And sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible soul, loyalty, joy, and delight. There are so many different opportunities out there for you to have companionship and connection, but the only way you will find the people that you need to have in your life and that want to be in your life is living in your light. And 555 on my timer. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. You have to liberate yourself from this isolation, from this imprisonment that you had either found yourself in based on how you grew up, or that you placed yourself in because you felt shamed by people's reactions to you, because people were saying you were too much, because people were saying like you were too gone, too far for them, or you were too something. And that always happens when you shine your light so brightly, because you're reflecting the darkness in people that they are not ready to see. Voyage. You already have all the answers. Absolutely. You already know what it is. You are, and look, the 34 in this deck lines up to the passion in the sacred geometry. You already know what you're passionate about. You already know in your heart what you want to do, but you feel like you need someone's permission for you to do it. If you need someone's permission, I'm giving it to you. Live your light. That is the entire purpose of my light, is to be this radiant, brilliant weirdo that invites you into her personal space and presents things that most people aren't comfortable with. I literally just got out of the bath and felt like I needed to do this. I'm getting ready for bed. But, my love, you are vastly misunderstood with this siren here, especially summoning voice to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge this thing within you that so many other people will have shamed you for it. Lioness, you have earned all of your stripes. She is sitting beautifully in that bikini, and so many people would say that just because she is a bigger girl, she needs to cover herself up. No. If I make you uncomfortable because I show myself, that is a you problem. If I make you uncomfortable because of how bright I am, that is a you problem. We spend too much of our time, too much of our life, making ourselves smaller for the sake of other people's comfort. And that's not fair to us, and that's not fair to life. Because as Bashar says, there will be people who do not like your art. But that doesn't mean you don't share your art, because there will be people who do. Those people that don't like it weren't meant for it, so it doesn't matter. Mural, be your own first priority. It came out in the reverse, so you have not been making yourself your priority. You have not been putting yourself in that main character energy where you feel like the powerful magician, like the one that has it all. This has just been on the bottom of the deck so many times as I constantly shuffle. Library, take control of your own narrative, my love. And stand up for yourself. People can say that you're going through your villain era because you're biting back. You're simply standing up for yourself. And I'm proud of you for that. And so is the goddess of war. Have a beautiful day, my loves.